Namaste everyone. I'm Jaspreet. I welcome you all on behalf of the Moms Orchard family. Today we are here again with another informative talk fest. When a child takes birth in a family, then for the parents there is a roller coaster ride. My child is not eating properly, my child is not sleeping properly, my child is not walking with time, my child is not developing as per the other milestones held. So there are many queries, many questions, many doubts, many queries, many apprehensions for the parents. So today we'll be taking up the queries related to dental issues. To solve our queries, we have Dr. Aparna Srivastava with us. Dr. Aparna is MDS in Public Health Dentistry. She organizes many camps and many workshops related to dental care, and she's a public speaker on dental issues. Dr. Aparna, very warm welcome to you on behalf of the
Thank you.
Moms Orchard family.
Thank you so much. Namaskar.
Hi, Dr. Aparna. Can you hear us?
Hi.
Yeah.
Yes. I can hear you guys.
Okay.
Namaskar, and thank you so much for giving me this opportunity to be a part of the Markets family and to talk about some of the dental issues of your child.
Thank you. Thank you so much. So, Dr. Aparna, we have many queries related to dental issues. Our moms have asked many queries related to that. So, we'll be taking up all the queries one by one. So, the first
Yes.
query which our moms have told is, what is the right age of first tooth eruption in the children? Like we are always worried, child is 9 months old but still the first tooth didn't erupt, or the child is 5 months old and the tooth has been erupted so early. So what do you suggest? What is the right age? Should we be worried for the age of the child for the first tooth eruption?
Not exactly. For every child, the things are different. The body is different. So, what we say in dentistry is that from the 6 months to 8 months, plus minus 1 to 2 months, is the right age for the first tooth to erupt in the child's oral cavity. Now, the first teeth can be the front tooth of the upper jaw or the lower jaw for
Okay.
the middle teeth to erupt. So, by the age of 6 months to 8 months, plus minus 1 to 2 months, should be the right age for the tooth eruption. So, don't get worried because every body is different. Don't compare your child with the another child.
Okay, means if the child is having tooth at 5 months, then also it's fine. If it is at 9 months, then also it is fine. Mothers, you need not to worry about it,
Yes,
right?
and sometimes it does happen in some of the cases, maybe 1 to 2% cases. The child um, takes birth with 1 or 2 teeth.
Oh,
Now
is
that is called a nasal teeth.
okay.
Yeah.
So a big theory, right?
Yes.
Okay. So, Dr. Aparna, at what times should we start oral health checkup for the children, like the dental checkup? When should we go to the doctor?
Look, please keep some things in your mind. Always keep the oral cavity of the child clean. When the child first tooth erupts, though we say that start the dental checkup from that time itself, right? But if you're not, but in India generally we have this concept in mind that if we have a dental problems, then approach the dentist,
True.
right? Now that theory is actually wrong according to us, because you should go for a 6 months or a 1 month yearly checkup for the dentist, a normal checkup, so that you should know what your teeth is developing as. Fine. So for the child also, firstly, all when the child's teeth has not erupted, please clean the gum pad of the child with a normal cotton or with your finger, and roll your finger with a clean cloth
Okay.
and clean the gum pad of the child after he is drinking or eating something.
Okay.
Fine.
Mm.
And when the first tooth erupts or 2 to 3 tooth erupts, start the tooth brushing.
Okay.
And always be on observation if you find any changes, maybe the darkness, maybe the like stains or something, any blackish thing, please approach the dentist.
Okay. Okay. Means
Yeah.
the cleaning starts as
Hmm.
soon as the child.
By the child takes birth.
Okay. 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 And that too with the clothes, simple clothes.
Simple cotton cloth, it should be very clean, or maybe a sterilized cotton,
Okay.
sterile
Okay.
cotton.
Right, 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 right. Okay, Dr. Aparna, the next query was which type of dentist should we consult for the kids? Is it any dentist we can go to, or we should go to some specialist in the dentistry? And how, if we are going to some specialist doctor, how that doctor will be different from others, like from the other dentists?
Look, firstly, I should tell you that keeping all these points of oral health in mind, I have started a channel on YouTube with the name of Just Life. I will also share the link with you. You can log in or you can subscribe to this channel to get a lot of information about the dental health. Secondly, now coming to the point, dentistry is having 9 specialties,
Okay.
and with the different dentists are different according to the dental problems. So for the child, the best dentist is the pediatric dentist or the pedodontist.
Okay. Huh.
So they are MDS with a 3 years degree with pediatric dentistry. They are trained to deal any of the dental problems in child along with the behavior management of the child,
Hmm.
because a child is a very fussy patient,
Hmm. Hmm.
and
Hmm.
along with the child we do have to manage the parents also,
Yeah.
because there are a lot of anxiety in the parents.
Mhm.
You know, handling an adult is different and handling a child is totally different.
And
It
that too,
takes two
whenever
to
you are sitting in front of that
the
light
dentist, light
and
and the chair and
the
everything.
chair,
So
yeah, children are
many of
scared of
the
it.
many of the dentists who are specialized in pediatric dentistry, they do keep the environment of the dental clinic also like that. Even the very funky dental chairs are in now.
Oh,
So to reduce the dental anxiety of the
great.
patient on the
Great.
parents too, it takes somehow 2 to 3 settings for just to make the child habitual with the dental environment, so that before going for the treatment. So the pediatric dentists are the best ones.
Okay, so that the child should first be comfortable with the dentist itself, then they start the
Then he
treatment
will
or the check.
open the mouth only. Then he will open the mouth only.
Okay.
Yes.
Maybe giving some little appreciations also. That
Yes, a lot of goodies and the music in the cartoons and a lot of things we have to do to manage the child and the parents too.
great, 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 great. Okay. Dr. Panna, the next query was while we are selecting the toothpaste and toothbrush for kids, what specific mind should we keep in points should we keep in our mind, like which toothpaste is good, which toothbrush is good for the children of various ages? Like, can you suggest something like that?
Yes, no, this is a very important and a very good question. Keep some things in mind. Firstly, always check the cover page or the cover of the toothbrush or the toothpaste before buying the any of these, because according to the child's age, the toothpaste and the toothbrush are formulated especially.
Okay.
Before the age of 2 years or 2.5 years, child should not be given a fluoride containing toothpaste.
Okay.
Why? Because by the age of 3 years or so, child develops the potential of spitting, right? Before this age, the child has not developed the potential of spitting. So they generally ingest the toothpaste while
Okay.
brushing.
Okay.
So what happens due to continuous ingestion of this fluoride containing toothpaste, if we give it to the child may develop fluorosis, that is a dental problem, or abdominal disturbances. So before the age of 2 to 2.5 years, don't give any fluoride containing toothpaste.
Okay.
Okay. Always check the cover head of this toothpaste and a toothbrush, and always check the age on which it is written,
Okay.
on which age it is recommended.
Okay.
Like
Okay.
for the 0 to 1 years, 2 to 4 years, 6 to 8 years. What I have seen many times that the people go to the chemist and ask for a toothpaste and they don't even check what is the age written there.
Yes.
Generally, they buy this Pepsodent or Colgate toothpaste for the child, and generally they don't check, and the age group which is written is 6 to 8 years. So don't do that.
True.
If you are not finding the toothpaste for the right age of your child, so kindly buy it online. There are many toothpaste, even for the Colgate, for the Chiku, the Pigeon, the Mama Earth. There are many toothpaste are given according to the right age group. So kindly check that age group before. And for the toothbrush are designed according to the head of the toothbrush.
Okay.
So if your child's oral cavity is small,
Hmm.
if they have just erupted 2 to 4 teeth, you can't buy a toothbrush which is having a long tooth head,
Okay.
right? You can't buy a toothbrush which is having a long head.
Hmm.
So always check the recommended age group on the cover.
Okay. Hmm. Great. Great. Okay. Dr. Panna, the next query is apart from teeth, like what are the areas which need oral hygiene? We generally concentrate on teeth only. We don't see
Hmm.
the other areas which are there in the mouth. So generally, which areas should we consider while cleaning the child's teeth or mouth?
Mhm. Look, the whole of the mouth or the oral cavity needs to be taken care for maintaining the oral hygiene. First, you have to use the toothpaste and toothbrush for cleaning your teeth. Secondly, you have to rinse.
Hmm.
For the adults, you can rinse with the mouthwash. And for the child, don't give the mouthwash. You can use the normal water for rinsing.
Hmm. Hmm.
Use the tongue cleaner to clean the tongue. Cleaning of tongue is very important. Many of the times you must have seen that the child's mouth smell.
Hmm.
Why? Because we don't focus on cleaning the tongue,
Ah,
and
true.
there's a lot of whiteness on the tongue of the child
Hmm.
that makes it more smelly.
Hmm.
So always clean the tongue, and you have to also clean the palate or the upper portion of the oral cavity.
Okay.
Fine. So the palate, that is the upper part of the oral cavity, the tongue, the cheeks from inside, and then the teeth, which has to be taken care for maintaining the oral hygiene. So rinse with normal water for the child. Use the recommended toothpaste according to the age. Then use the tongue cleaner
Okay.
for the child. For the child, the tongue cleaner also comes in a plastic material.
Okay.
So
Okay.
don't worry about that steel ones. You can
Ah,
use the plastic ones.
plastic ones.
Okay? And for the palate cleaning, you can normally use with the toothbrush.
Okay. Okay. Great. 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 So, Dr. Panna, the next query is at approx what age the further tooth eruptions take place? Like you said, the first tooth eruption, the age you told, and then afterwards, like we are worried, what is the right age for the further tooth eruptions? Child is not having more teeth now, or child is having, in a hurry, so many teeth together. So, what is the right age for the further tooth eruptions?
This is a very common query for the parents. I'll tell you, I get so many queries like this. So, as I said before, plus minus 1 to 2 months for every child. So, the right age for the permanent tooth to start erupting is 6 years. By the age of 6 years, plus minus 1 to 2 months.
Okay.
Fine. It can start from 5.5 months. It can start from 6.5 months. From some, it can start from 7 months. Sorry, 7 years, 6 years plus minus 5.5 years. Then 6.5 years or the 7 years. The child tooth, the permanent teeth, it should starts erupting, and this process completes by the age of 12 to 13 years. And between this phase of 6 to 13 years, what happens? The milk teeth has not shed off, but the permanent teeth have started making the place.
Yes, yes.
So there is lot of crowding of the teeth takes place. The teeth should be not aligned properly. ठीक है, तो the parents say कि इसके दांत कैसे आ रहे हैं, ठीक है, दांत पुराने निकले नहीं हैं, गिरे नहीं हैं, नए दांत आ रहे हैं, तो that is totally normal. And by the age of approximately, I would say 8 to 10 years, this is a age which we say a ugly duckling stage, in which के दांत टेढ़े मेढ़े होते हैं, शेड ऑफ हुए नहीं होते हैं मिल्क टीथ, और परमानेंट टीथ आ जाते हैं. So by the age of 6 to 12 years, 13 years, you have to be very patient. Keep the proper oral hygiene of the child. There should not be any cavities or something. And if you have any query, go and check with your dentist. Fine. But you have to wait till the age of 13 years.
Okay. And on a lighter note, Dr. Aparna, people generally say, like, if we are talking about tooth eruptions, people generally say that wisdom teeth come when you are gaining wisdom. Is it true? Like,
देखिए, wisdom tooth is a tooth which we get after the age of 18 years.
okay.
So that is why it is generally said that when we get wisdom, because by the age of 18 years, we get matured. So there's nothing to do with that, but after the age of 18 years, we get this wisdom teeth. So that is why people say this thing.
Oh, I got it after 30. So everybody was telling now
Many
you are
people
getting
don't
wisdom.
even get it only. Many people don't even get it throughout their life.
Okay.
And for some, it is impacted. It is half erupted and half in the oral cavity.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
This is the last tooth, I suppose. That's why.
It is half in the oral cavity and half it is embedded in the bones. So you don't get it only for many people.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
A very interesting question, Dr. Aparna. Do all the milk teeth fall or only a few milk teeth fall? Like we generally say, the teeth which are in front, they only fall, and the tooth which are there at the back, they don't fall. Like, what is this
No.
exactly like?
No. Look, all the milk teeth has to fall and the permanent teeth will take their place. Now, the milk teeth are totally 20 in numbers. Just 20 in numbers.
Okay.
While the permanent teeth are 28 to 32. Right? 28 are without the wisdom teeth. And when we get the 4 wisdom teeth, then it becomes 32. So all the milk teeth are going to fall. For the some people, due to some or the other reason, one or two milk teeth might retain.
Okay.
And the permanent teeth might take its another place, or for sometimes it even doesn't erupt only permanent teeth.
Okay.
So these are few of the anomalies. But normally, all the milk teeth will fall and the permanent teeth will take its place. Okay. And the number varies from 20 to 28 or 32.
Okay. Yeah. Great. Dr. Aparna, most of the time we mothers are not aware of the names of teeth. Like I'm talking to you now, I can say only front teeth and back teeth. Means
Yes.
not that much clear about the names of teeth. Can you please tell about the names of the teeth we have in our mouth?
Yeah, I'll tell you that thing. Sure, we should start from the front. The front teeth in the two front teeth in the center, these are the central incisors.
Okay.
Now, the two teeth apart from the central incisors are the lateral incisors. So incisors being the central and the lateral. After that, the corner teeth, which is a bit sharp, that is called the canines. So till canine to canine, like the tooth oral cavity can be divided into the left side and the right side. So from one canine to another canine, these are the front teeth of the upper jaw and the lower jaw. Okay. This is normally visible while we talk, we speak, we laugh. Okay. And then comes our back teeth. Now the back teeth starts with the premolars. One premolar, second premolar, and the 3 molars. 1, 2, 2, 3. Okay. So these molars are generally responsible for the biting or the chewing of the food. Right? So every tooth has its own importance.
Okay, great. Dr. Panna, the last but not the least, I should say, the query was, what is the recommended style to brush for kids? Like we generally brush in a way we are doing since long. Should we make a change, because the we now are having so many dental issues. We don't want that dental issues to be there in future with our kids. So any recommended style you prefer for brushing in the children?
Yes. No, for the child, the most recommended styling of toothbrush is the circular motion. Ask the child to make these circles first in front of the mirror, and then accordingly they can make it in their mouth. Use start with two teeth. Take two teeth together, take it in the upper and the lower one. That makes the four teeth, and do the circular motion for
Okay.
front and the back also. Fine. And for the inner teeth, you can use that up, down and up motion like this. Like this. You can swipe the toothbrush like this.
Okay.
Fine. From down to up. From down to up. And very important, by the age the child is around 5 to 6 years, don't leave the child alone with the toothpaste and a toothbrush. Always assess the child during the toothbrushing. Many of the times, the mothers say that my child does the toothbrushing 2 times, 3 times, but still they are having the tooth problems or the cavities. Why? Because the child's hand and the finger movements are not so developed that he can do the brushing properly by himself. You can assess, you have to assess the child while the with the toothbrush and the toothpaste. For this proper toothbrushing or the